Everybody, welcome back to PixelHangover.com. We have a brand new game that just came out recently. Game of Thrones, the video game. I don't know if they're tagging that on there or not, but the Game of Thrones, very popular HBO show. I will admit, I loved season one. I have not seen season two yet. I got it all DVR'd, but I know it's one of those shows that once I start, I'm going to watch all 10 episodes back to back. So I just haven't been able to find that chunk of time. But with that being said, one of the best series I have ever seen. Just well written, well produced. Obviously expensive as hell to create. So they do 10 episodes a time. Season 2 I heard was very good. Can't wait to see it. But we were able to get our hands on this game, and I'm just kind of showing off the very first 13, 14, 15 minutes. I cut out some of the loading times. The loading times were a little long, so I didn't think you wanted to sit there and watch a spinning throne or whatever it is. So I cut that out, and I'm giving you the first, the intro sequence, and then also I quickly created a character. Did not want to spend all day, but you can see some of the options that you can, use to create your character. There's quite a few of them. So it seems like a fairly deep RPG, and you get I don't know if you get any gameplay in this. I think maybe just a little bit moving here and there. Yes, you do. There is some fights. That's right. Some training that goes on. So I go through that. But yeah, I mean, it ends pretty dramatically, and just like the show. And I think visually, it's very definitely not on par with other stuff we've seen currently or recently, I should say. But it seems good enough, and on along the lines of like a Two World 2 or something like that, which it definitely is enough to get you through. Voice acting seems very good, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut up, and I know you're saying yay, but I'm going to shut up and just let the game speak for itself, so you can just go ahead and enjoy it. And like I said, we're going through the first intro sequence, and I cut it off at a pretty dramatic point, so you might want to stick around for that if you are a Game of Thrones fan and you kind of wonder how this game starts. So here you go. Here's Game of Thrones. Right now we recorded on the 360, but it's off for the PS3 and maybe PC, but I don't know if there's a Wii version. I don't think so. But enjoy and subscribe, and we got a lot more videos on the way. Thank you, PixelHangover.com.
I knew that you were the one he'd send, Mars. Damned moment. It had to be you, huh?
It's over, old brother. All your attempts are in vain. You know I'll end up taking you to Castle Black, dead or alive.
Why not let me get away for old time's sake? After all, we're brothers.
You betrayed us by attempting to escape, my friend. My duty is to bring you back. You know there's only one way to leave the Night's Watch.
I'm sorry, Mars, you leave me no choice. Oh, shit. Castle Black. Nothing's changed since the day we arrived. 15 years. Remember, Mors? We were so strong back then. At the time, I really believed in the mission of the Night's Watch, you know?
You've changed, old brother. I never thought you would betray us.
Aye, well, you've always had a knack for choosing friends. One night here, and you'd already bashed in 3 of our brothers' skulls.
I wasn't the only one there, if I remember rightly.
That's me. I never think of the consequences. All I do is give.
Look at this, boys. Mors finally brought back that worm, Gorold. Well done. Some men bet against you, but I wagered you'd make it. It must have been quite a hunt.
Gorold knows how to cover his tracks and isn't half bad with the sword.
I've known you for 15 years, but I still had just a shred of hope that I'd give you and your damn dog the slip. I would have hated getting caught by a little shit like our friend here.
Hold your tongue, deserter.
That's not what your mother said last night.
I'll teach you about respect, dog!
Enough! I forbid you to touch him. You would not have had the slightest chance against him, blade in hand. Tell me, where is Mormont?
The Lord Commander is in front of the Commander's Keep with the new recruits. They've just sworn their oaths.
So they are finally sworn brothers of the Night's Watch. Fools. Now you can teach them a little lesson. Right, Mors?
Mors, you brought this traitor back. I knew I could count on you.
I did what I had to, Lord Commander.
Your modesty does you honor. Recruits, listen to me. Mors here is our best tracker. Now that you are sworn brothers of the Night's Watch, he will mold you into rangers. He has just returned from a very delicate mission. Tracking down Gorals, who took the cowardly route and deserted. In the name of the Night's Watch, I thank you, Mors. I know how hard it must have been for you to hunt down a friend.
You have no idea.
Tell me, Mors, is that a tear I see there? Of course not. The Butcher remains ever true to himself. Just a moment, I only see 4 here. What happened to the 5th boy? Have you lost another one?
He's right. What happened?
Someone attacked him last night. He's been looked after by Maester Aemon as we speak. One of our brothers has broken his vows in the most sordid manner. That traitor then beat the poor boy and left him in the snow, more dead than alive.
Damn it. I swear I'll skin the culprit alive.
Alas, we do not know if the boy will recognize his assailant, or even if he is to survive.
Too bad. The brat certainly was a pretty boy. Soft as a virgin. What a pity I never managed to corner him.
True to your reputation, Gorold, eh?
You know me, always trying to get a laugh.
Silence, traitor. Each time I pass judgment on a deserter, I feel the bitterness of failure. It is my duty, as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, to make true brothers of you. This morning, you were strangers. Now, you have all sworn to honor our oath. Some come to us as knights, carrying out their duties, and some as criminals, forced to choose between the noose and the wall. Once you take the black, your past is dead. You must wash away your former loyalties, forget your family and friends, they cease to exist. Such is the strength of our oath. No wife, no children, no lands. All that matters is defending the wall and the realm. We are your only home. We are your duty. We are your new family, the only one that matters now. More than 8,000 years ago, humanity itself was nearly lost during the long night. Our predecessors then built the wall that you see behind us. This massive wall of ice is 700 feet high and divides the continent in half. It protects the realm of the Seven Kingdoms from threats beyond the wall. Defending it is our purpose, our duty. The Night's Watch has unfailingly carried out this mission for centuries, generation after generation. Wildlings, cold, wind, and dishonor. Those are your enemies, even in the midst of a summer such as this one. We have all taken our vows before the gods, whichever gods they are. If you betray your brothers, if you break this sacred oath, throughout the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros, you will be met with one punishment: death.
Pass the sentence and get this over with.
Gorold was a brother of the Night's Watch for almost 15 years, but that bears no relevance. He will be executed for desertion. Beyond our mission, we no longer exist. Any last words, deserter?
After all my years spent here, I've forgotten what warmth is. The cold has stolen the very memory. Go ahead and smile at the sight of me, the wretched deserter. But you may do the same one day. You won't be able to take it any longer, and you'll do anything just to live again. I tried my luck, and I failed. Come on, Mors, and do it well.
Goodbye, old brother.
Goodbye, old friend. I'll see you on the other side.